Let's draw a form together. For this form, you're going to need two different colors of pencil, one darker and one lighter. It's best if the light color is something like yellow, but because green is what I have, that's what I'll use. Now, pause here if you need to get them, then play again when you're ready. Now that you have your lighter color in hand, please pay attention first to the video before you start in your own paper. I'll give you a signal to start or to pause before I go on to the next step for each step. Alright, so trace a cross in the middle of the paper very lightly like so. Now mine didn't turn out very straight at the start, and that's why we're doing this lightly at first. And then with still very light strokes, we're going to go back and forth, up and down on each line to make them a little more clear. These are going to be our guidelines. You can pause here and then play again when you're ready for the next step. Now, you're going to try and place a circle on the topmost line. Again, watch this first very intently. Please use very, very light strokes and just do them over and over again so that if your circle is a little bit lopsided, it will be fine. Pause here and then play for the next step. I'm going to make my second circle on the right line, and I'm trying to imagine how big the circle will be first. So start at the top most part of the circle and still moving in a clockwise direction. I'm going to start lightly drawing it. Now as you can see, mine is a bit lopsided at this moment. That's okay. The lines might not always meet, but that's fine as long as you keep moving around and around. And please, when you do this, don't forget to breathe. Alright? Now, you can pause here again if you need and play when you're ready. Now we're going to make another one at the bottom. And whenever you make a mistake, that's okay. Just keep a light stroke. And then the last circle will be on the left. Now you can pause here to do all three and then play again when you're ready for the next step. We are now going to move on and use the darker color. Mine is barely darker, but hopefully yours is a lot darker than your first pen. Now, you're going to try and trace the 4 petals that emerged from us drawing 4 circles. As you can see, there are 4 petals here. You're going to try and trace this form without lifting our pen from the paper. I'm going to start from the top left, the bottom right in an S form, and a C form to the left, S and C. Please watch carefully, don't start yet. S, C, S, C, S, C, S, and C. Pause here and play when you're ready for the next step. Now, we have finished our main form. All we have to do now is to enhance it. Now as you can see, I had a bit of a mistake at the bottom left part because I couldn't see the guidelines. My hand was in the way, so I adjusted it when I did it again. But that's alright. What we are doing now is to strengthen the lines where we want them to be. And then, after that, you can color the petals in. This part is optional. I'm just showing you one way where you can decorate your form. please try not to color over the lines, meaning don't go beyond the line so that the lines that you made will still be very solid. Now, there are many ways that we can go about this in coloring it in. I'm trying to decide which part I will color. I can color the circles or I can color outside. You get to decide how you color yours. But for me, I think I'm going to color outside with my lighter color. And I'm going to try and make the tips of the cross meet each other in straight lines. I wonder how you will decorate yours. After you finish your work, just let your parent take a picture of it so that they can send it to me so I can see it. So here I'm just coloring it very lightly. I'm going to try to go all around the shape, trying to color it in straight lines, very, very lightly. I'm only using the weight of my hand. Now, you can stop here and then you can make your own and then decorate it, and then you can let your parent upload it so that I can see it. Thank you.